Hello, hello, everyone who cares to join in on another game fan stream. It's been a while, but don't worry, we're still gamers. That has not changed.
So, what do you think about gay being in the beginning of gamers?
Subliminal messaging?
Do you think it's talking about gay fish people? Gamers?
Oh yeah, the gamers. Of course. Alright, we're gonna be playing more Sonic Adventure 2. We're doing the Dark campaign now. So we're gonna be all edgy.
So,
Best music ever.
there's what's the game where you play with the party of people? Like you have like 3 people and they all like go together?
Sonic Heroes?
Yeah. Okay.
Sonic Heroes.
I mean, I have no idea if you're right or wrong. I'm just like, yeah. That thing. Whatever that's called is the other one.
Right, so I finished Heroes, so now I'm on to Dark. Gonna be some sick storytelling coming soon. Prison Island, inside the base.
In the direction.
You cannot contain him no matter how many doors you close. Oh yeah, he used to have machine guns back when
Damn.
Sonic was cool.
That's my time. Alright. Let me pop up chat.
And I get to play as Eggman. I am officially the
Oh.
coolest.
It's like playing as Tails, but
Yeah,
way
exactly. It's exactly like playing as Tails. You can see where they saved money there. Man.
I wonder what that sound is. Like what that sound effect is actually taken from. Because I've heard it in a couple of places now. That's the Log Horizon like intro.
Oh yeah? Thanks for telling me that. Freaking idiot. Why is this guy helping Eggman anyway? Isn't the flying propeller guy supposed to be a good guy? Eggman good guy confirmed.
What is he doing?
What?
What did he do that?
I'm saying that the propeller tutorial guy, why is he helping Eggman?
Oh.
Yeah, Eggman good guy confirmed.
I gotcha. I need more RAM. The computer's so slow.
You need less turbo autistic mods. Gorilla!
I don't really think the mods do that much.
Oh really? You think it's something else?
No, just the game sucks. Like, the game is just super, super sluggish.
It's like my one regret about Sonic Adventure 2. It's just the audio is super fucked up and
Oh my
it's
god.
not that good.
Finally, I can open chat. And there's people.
Oh hey everybody! I didn't see you there. We have Free 63, Gabe the Gen, David Myers of course.
Hey.
Oh man.
It reminds me of my army commander that said gay ads have no reason to be on the army website, and he posted a screenshot in the gay dating site. Listen, Pat, I'm sad. I didn't know you were in the army. Maybe I did. I don't know. Or faster RAM. No, I don't know. I have like new-ish RAM. I don't know, because now I don't have a laptop, so I used to just like have these super laggy ass games. Just like I'd just turn them on, then I'd start writing. But now I'm like, waiting for this stupid game to launch, and I'm like staring at the text document that won't open. It's like, your computer's fucking not behaving if it won't open a text document.
I can already see where this level is getting a bit repetitive. I think they saved a lot of money on these dark missions.
The other thing I gotta do is, my desktop is pretty messy. I have some pretty large files on my desktop. Probably. I hide the icons on my desktop so I don't have to deal with it. But I should probably look at that and like do some tidying up there. It's just like sometimes you have a ton of annoying things that you have to do. Like just menial things you don't want to do, and then you're like, you get clogged up on the list of like things you have to do and you just don't do fucking anything. Like I bought G Fuel, like a tub of G Fuel, like literal like year ago, that was like had red dye number 40 in it, and it didn't say it on the ingredients, and so they were like, oh, you can return it to us, but we won't pay for the shipping.
Right.
So like just send it to like our distribution center or something, and we'll give you a refund.
Yeah, I hate that.
I have never done this. I just haven't returned it. I've also never bought G Fuel again. So.
What story?
But the support person said sorry and added that there was dye in it.
As they should have
onto the
had.
website.
Yeah, to begin with. Eggman is unlocking the secrets that his grandfather kept or something. I don't know.
Top secret weapon. It's a lot smaller than I expected. Enter user.
What is it?
It appears to be a very edged orb. Ah yes, password is Maria. Those who know, know.
Ave Maria?
No. Maria's a character who dies in
Okay.
the Sonic universe.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, spoilers, guys. Maria dies.
Yeah, like 30 years ago she died.
It happens in this game, so...
I remember I said something about like a book.
Is that you? Are you trying to spoil my plans again?
It's the secret weapon.
You're not asleep. This is impossible.
I'm sorry, Eggman, I can't hear you over the loud music.
I said something about like I think I said something about the Epic of Gilgamesh or something, and someone said spoilers, and I was like, bro, that came out. That was the first one. That's literally the first written down story outside of like oral tradition. Like that's like literally prehistoric.
Oh yeah, I'm fighting another guy in a mech. Because they just have that.
My desktop is a. I'm one of those guys who save the desktop so I can find it. Well, what you should do is have a folder anywhere else, and then
Chicken Man, I'm
Put,
skating. So cool. So cool, I can skate. Rocket boots, yeah.
Very cool.
I'm so cool.
And then put the shortcut on your desktop, because it slows down your computer a significant amount to have stuff on your desktop. It's like a big factor in when people buy a new computer and they're like, "Oh, it's so fast." It's like, yeah, because you haven't put anything on your desktop yet. not that that's the only reason, but you know.
I just fuck them up.
Those are so cool when they have the missiles, like in the racks of missiles, and they're like.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
So, Shadow, you are the military's top secret weapon. What did you mean you said you grabbed
Now, are you a bigger fan of missiles firing in sequence, or will they all shoot at once in different directions and then like onto one target?
Probably all at once. I'm an instant gratification person.
You know, for sure, they would all light each other on fire, blow up. You'd have a million misfires, just be a giant chaotic like nothing.
Did someone say chaos?
It wouldn't work at all. You'd all blow up. What I have learned with like rocketry is trying to launch multiple rockets at once, or trying to have a multi-stage rocket function is like you're just doomed, just absolute fucking doom. It's going to fail. When I was like learning about like space missions that failed, they're like, oh, the second stage failed to ignite, and it's like, yeah, of course it did. That shit fucking always doesn't work.
Man, the music is so loud over the voices.
People learning their social interactions from Sonic the Hedgehog are doomed as adults.
I guess I'm doing a Rouge playthrough next. She's gonna be like the parallel of Knuckles, and I'm gonna be searching for emerald pieces. Yep, there we go.
Dude, her walk is so eerie. I hate that. What the fuck is that?
Oh gosh, she's so fast.
Is she fast, or does she just look like she should be moving slower? She's like walking at super speed. This reminds me of like Alice. Did anyone ever do like the coding like tutorial program Alice? It's supposed to teach you how to do if-thens and stuff. But I feel like Dragon Age Origins teaches you coding much better than Alice. Like programming your companions and stuff. We'll check Discord.
Blue box surrounded by 4 stakes, you say? Oh. Okay. What's up?
Oh, nothing. That's not so bad. Oh, but is that like the final form of your desktop?
Set the final boss of your desktop?
Like, is this like acceptable? Like, are you just like, nah, that's organized? Because I can see it's like there's like nothing on the right and the bottom. Because like if that's the mess you have to clean up, that's not that bad. Because I started to, I was working on something and I had the second monitor. And I started spreading my desktop mess over there, and I was like, oh, this has to stop. I can't do this.
Holy
She
crap.
looks so janky.
She is janky. I can't hit anything.
She's like she is a migraine. She's not a bat. She's just a migraine. There's something so weird about how she moves.
I mean, it's kind of just how the whole game is, but yeah.
I don't know, like, I feel like Sonic makes some kind of, like, sense. Like, like maybe if you examine how Sonic is running, it wouldn't make any sense, but...
Oh, I found one. Good.
But she instinctively doesn't make sense. Like, if you really sat down and you went in slow motion with Sonic, maybe how the way he runs is, like, all fucked up.
How do you like this kick?
That's the full kick? You're not interrupting it?
No, that's the kick.
That's not like an animation cancel? That's just...
That's one kick. Here's the combo.
Oh, okay, so maybe it's...
She got boob jiggle, too.
Does she?
She do.
I'm like, distracted by the ear jiggle, whatever that says about me. Wait, you're right!
She got boob jiggle.
That's not good.
That's the only sexualized character in Sonic.
I'm all for, boob jiggle, but not on, like,
Animals?
non-human creatures. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah. I think there is probably something wrong with the only sexualized thing to be a Batgirl in Sonic.
I think it's equally weird if they're sexualizing human females as, like, love interests.
Oh, for Sonic? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think, although many people have different views on this, I think she's supposed to be a love interest for Knuckles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would assume so.
Right. Some people say, no, she's actually supposed to be a love interest for Shadow, or whatever. I don't know. I don't know who this fucking whore likes.
I don't know that they're thinking it through very much.
Of course, yeah.
I think just every scene she's in, they're like, I'll make her act like a tsundere. Tsundere.
Yeah, of all the things that people complained about in Sonic Prime, making her slightly more clothed, I don't really care. Sorry, guys.
Want a migraine? Go play the GBA port of Sonic 1. Oof.
Oh, I saved a turtle. Come here. No, come here.
Fix furries, add the appropriate amount of breasts to her, it'd be 6. I don't know if you're... I think you're underestimating how degenerate people can be.
Nice. Thank you, turtle.
Like, there's crazy fetishes.
Oh, yeah. Well, like, people
Like
have been introduced to, like, the super toxic furry community, right?
Like, the decapitated girl fetish is not good. I don't think that leads anywhere good. There's something so fucked about that.
I gotcha.
And then, yeah, I don't know. I was like, it's like, what a world we live in that I have to actually explain to someone why it's bad that you can fuck a bear in an animal in a video. Like, it's just, this is not...
Well, because people try to add reasoning behind it, but then it's like, that's not why the writer put it there, though.
Yeah.
The writer put it there because they wanted a bear fucking scene. That was their prerogative.
Oh, God.
I know that it was beeping more on the other way, but like, I didn't see it. Is it on the tree or something? Can I climb up this tree? I don't think I can. Ooh, I can, but it's very difficult because the game is garbage. What? Why'd it fall off?
I was talking to this guy who
Just
was
give
like...
it to me. Just give it to me! You bastard.
Probably... You guys ready for the weirdest flex? I met a prominent furry porn artist. Like, he draws gay...
Oh my god. Why would it work? Okay.
I don't know.
She is janky. She's very janky. I'm having a lot of trouble here. Like, sometimes she grabs onto things fine, and then sometimes she just don't.
Yeah. Here it comes.
Alright, there we go.
We did it.
Alright.
Anyway, he was talking about going to conventions and stuff, and I was like talking to him about it, and he was like, and I was like saying how it's cool when someone like recognizes you or whatever, and he was like, oh yeah, it's
Where did you bury him?
where did I?
Asking the right questions.
So he's like, but he's like, oh yeah, that's always really cool. And someone's like, oh, I've seen this before or whatever. And it's like, and I'm thinking like, oh, that's really cool. But then like, I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know. It's just such a different experience. I feel like. Like when someone comes by, it's like, oh, you're Dannphan or whatever. Oh, I love your videos. I feel like that's so different. Like, oh, I was just jerking off to this.
Yeah, it's kind of different. Although there are...
You draw the tiger guys with giant cocks. Oh.
There are definitely people who try to like do a community around porn and try to like make it, I don't know, seem wholesome or something, but I just don't buy it.
Don't worry, guys. I may exclusively have 6-titted bat bitches. Anthropomorphized bat bitches on my Instagram, but don't worry. Look who I vote for. It's cool.
Yeah, you know, I stumbled upon like this one YouTube interview. I guess like by mistake. I forget how like it got recommended to me, but like he's interviewing like hentai artists about how good his story is, and I'm like, what? He's like, oh, it's a classic thing where people like go in it for the porn but stay for the story, and it's like, what are you talking about? What? Who does this?
So fun fact. Once upon a time, if you wanted to do a really crazy out there sci-fi story with really complicated concepts, they would publish it if it was porn.
Oh,
so
that's so interesting.
So so Warhammer 40K is
that explains why there's so much alien porn.
So Warhammer 40K was heavily inspired by this guy, like the guy who wrote it, I believe. His dad was like a soldier, and they'd go to this shop that was like the American shop because they were like stationed somewhere else, and they would go to like all the sci-fi stuff was all mixed together, and so obviously like the pornography made a big impression on the kid because he was quite young, and so he was reading that stuff, and there was like super complicated concepts, within the porn. I don't really know.
I wasn't sure if there was something over there I needed to get.
I believe I looked up the. I looked at, like, because they named some of them in, like, the interview I was reading. They named a couple of them.
Oh, come on.
So I looked I
Just
looked
an
at the
instant death.
I looked at the story. It's not that mind blowing. It's like kind of the one that I saw was like this is before the Matrix, so it was just like a Matrix type idea where everybody's like in a simulation or something, but like I think they're on a satellite or something instead of it's like the Matrix, but they're on a satellite instead of like in a cave.
Sure.
Like plugged into the whatever. Not that. I don't think that even shows up in like 40K. It's like VR stuff. But anyway. And then the other thing people usually bring up is like Hugh Hefner was a big fan of short stories, and he's like the only person that has paid real money for short stories. Everybody else, they will just fuck you over. They're like, okay, it'll be $10, and we get exclusive rights to publish this in perpetuity. And it's like, okay, cool, $10, bro. What? Some of them are like, the highest paying ones are $20, and it's like, bro, it takes fucking ever to finish a short story. What are you talking about? It takes like almost, like finishing a short story takes like 3 months if you're like really working at it.
Oh my god, the fucking sand.
Like if you're gonna make it like really good.
Killing. Did you get a message or something? What are you looking at?
I was just I sent John a thing about the soap.
Ah, okay.
Oh, Jordan's here. Oh, oops. Why did I have to come in right when you said porn artist? Sorry about that. Why do you bleach out my ears? I need to change the subject fast. GSC Sonic. Sorry. Listen, man, I don't know. It's just...
It started from me pointing out Rouge's breast jiggle.
Yeah, it's not my fault. Trisha does this.
It's all my fault, okay. Oh man, this camera's not doing me any favors.
No shit, though. That guy, he's a pretty good artist. The guy I met. It's just I just feel like it can't be that like fulfilling. Like, is that like the end game
I'm
for your
sure
career?
it's not fulfilling.
Yeah.
I've done a whole video about this. So.
Yeah.
And a lot of the people in the comments section who are like, yes, I do that kind of work, they were all like very doomer about it. They were just like, oh, art is a job. It's not supposed to be fun. No, I'm not kidding though. That's actually what they were commenting. And I'm like, whoa. Okay, so you're miserable, and this is the cope now. You know, you could have just said no. You could have just not done it if you were going to be this upset about it in the end game.
Gotta be better jobs.
Yeah. I mean, especially if you're a good artist, I'm sure that you can make it work other ways. I think that people just, like, get tired and then they want the easy way. Hard way is too hard, you know?
I think there's something very difficult, like extremely difficult, about working really hard on something and having literally not a single person look at it.
Oh, yeah.
And I think...
Wow.
I think that's, like, devastatingly difficult. Like I was pretty selective. Like I've mentioned this before, but I was pretty selective about like who I had as a friend on Facebook. So I had like 80
Yeah,
something.
I know that I can hold the button down. I just don't like the long, high-pitched sound, so I'd rather just tap it, the button, because it's just easier on my ears.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if it's annoying. It's just
Just
ironically, I find it less annoying.
just a day in the life of Eggman. Whoa. Holy shit. Whoa.
I am the Eggman!
Dude, can we play a level like, whoa, you're gonna exit already? This like is this, how is this not a mod? This looks so weird.
Of course it's a mod.
What?
I mean, of course there's a mod for this somewhere.
No, but like, how is this like official content? This is you. This is.
What do you mean? I'm
This is
walking so normally.
This is a AAA game from like years ago. This is like the game. This is the Sonic game.
Well, to be fair, in the first Sonic Adventure, you couldn't play as Eggman.
Yeah.
So people would be excited to have it there, even if it was not
But it's just like
polished
you have like a
very
team
well.
of people that are like working on this, and they're like, "Oh, what do you have so far in the walking animation? Oh, here it is.
Bounce.
Check this out." Like, oh no, oh, dude. What is this? I love it, but what's it? What the fuck is this? Dude.
Games have gone so far.
What the fuck is this? Damn. Imagine having Eggman's physique though. Like you have this like crazy belly, but your legs are like super skinny.
Yeah, it is super funny because like in the original Sonic games, it's like one of those funny things when he gets up and runs away, like he just has these little tiny toothpick legs. He just scurries away.
Oh yeah, David Myers. I remember you telling me about that movie that he. Oh, sorry. Was that was James Cameron where he had that weird. Something like that. There's like some weird where he. Yeah, hoping the censors remove it. He took his name from a film. Yeah, I remember that. But no, I like to give, but.
She's very convincingly British.
Yeah. Dude, is he Canadian? What happened? The top of his head is bobbing as he talks? He's like a South Park Canadian.
Why is she even trying to do a British accent?
Maybe because she's also doing the voice for Eggman, so she has to change her voice so you won't recognize it.
The best character right here.
First person view?
This is a memory. It's giving him PTSD. Unironically. That is actually what's happening.
She looks like a out of place like Disney character.
Yeah.
So Kingdom Hearts ass looking shit right here. They like cut out the music to make it dramatic, but then they kept the wee wee wee.
Well, I think it's safe to say the
Oh,
audio
I've seen
is all
this.
fucked up, so yeah.
I mean, I've seen a bunch of games where they slide down the thing. Never mind.
It is pretty cool. You can understand why they would want to do it more than once.
Yeah. Oh. Now, what kind of car is gonna handle that road? Like, oh.
Just a normal day in the city. Oh boy, traffic was terrible.
No shit, the road is closed. Everybody's dead. No, but like anyway, to give contrast to like that furry artist's experience, like going to BasedCon and having like day one selling Horizon Quest and then having people come back the next day and be like, oh, I read it. It was really good. You wrote this? Oh, I'll get that too. Like that's crazy.
Oh,
Like
right,
people
the
coming
slide.
by and like wanting to talk
Crap,
about.
How do I do the slide?
Jordan, help.
What was it the... I'm trying to remember the button. Woo. Okay, close enough.
Now we did it.
Kingdom Hearts, I have a streamer going through it, and they hit the GBA remakes.
Anson should be in jail? I don't know what Anson did. I never got through the first Kingdom Hearts, and I did Chain of Memories, which was cool. I started on Chain of Memories. I did 2 Chain of Memories, and then at some point I'll probably pirate like 3.
Oh, what? Do they just have no way for you to get up if you follow down here?
Is holding on jump not?
Oh, well, that's one way.
That is one way.
This game maps every action besides jumping to the same button.
Damn. That is...
That's a move.
See, that looks really cool. His, like, skating animation. That looks cool. What happened with Eggman? And, Rouge?
Well, I don't think the skating animation takes a lot to do. It's like slower leg movements and then, like, rocket, right?
I just,
gotta
like,
go fakes.
a memory just, like, popped into my head. Someone was like... There was a discussion going on at my, like, college where people were like, what are your favorite characters?
Oh, okay.
And I said, like, oh, what's your like favorite like female characters or whatever? And I was like, I don't know. Maybe I was like, I don't know. The first one that pops into my head at the time, right? Like speaking in past tense. I was like, Rogue, and then someone was like, haha, it's pronounced Rouge.
They thought you were talking about Rouge the Bat
And I was like, what the
instead of Rogue from X-Men.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's Rogue. What? Who? What? And then they were like, from Sonic the Hedgehog. I was like, what are you? What? What are you talking about?
What is going on here?
Okay, is it all ready now? Everything rendered? Are you supposed to like zip on, like bounce off of those guys that just popped in? I guess.
But they're not close enough.
Maybe if you jump off the ramp.
Alright. Hang on, guys. We got this. Let's go!
We're all gonna die.
Oh, wait. Alright, hang on. I can't move the camera? Okay.
Oh, what's that?
Nothing, apparently.
I thought the bar was lowering. Oh, you're jumping. Okay. Swing on the bar above you, yeah. So press it when there that like slice thing is there. On the right side, you see that like flashlight
Yeah,
thing?
I'm just like, I'm wondering if I have to press a direction or something.
Probably not. I don't know if this game is that complicated.
Okay. I don't like this. Call me crazy. Come here. The what? If I see it run, oh fuck, it's a plane.
Some crazy audio.
I know, right? It jumped up a notch. dragged me back pretty far here, you know?
You have to redeem yourself on the bar. Interesting.
Alright.
How does that not kill you?
I don't know. I don't know, man. Well,
You just get shot with an actual fucking gun.
yeah, the plane's shooting at me.
Some happy tree friends shit.
Got him.
Wow. That it's like it's made out of cardboard. It just,
Yeah, I was not expecting the plane to just explode like that, admittedly.
it didn't even explode. It just like it's like just fell apart.
Yeah. That's what happens when you take all your plane funds and,
Where did they spend their budget? Like, because I'm thinking they didn't spend it on the plane. They didn't spend it on Eggman's like out of suit animation. I can appreciate that they made an out of suit animation, because like a newer game they would be like, no, there's no sense in wasting the time on like a half cocked animation that doesn't need to be good. We'll just have him in the suit in the garden. But I actually
yeah.
appreciate that they overextended.
They tried to make it good. Alright. What's with all the random, like, puzzles here?
Is that Knight? See that off on the left side, that big head? That's like the game Knight, right?
Is it?
I think so. That's a reference to like their first game or something like that. Like Sega's first game was that guy? I think. Am I crazy?
It's not like I have the bounce bracelet. I don't know how to get up any higher.
Is it not called Knight? Knights. Yeah. It's this guy.
I see.
Yeah, it's like one of their earliest games. I don't know if it's their actual first game.
Oh god. This camera does not help.
Oh wow, they have like the shoes. Look at the shoes on this guy. It looks kind of like Sonic's like feet, doesn't it?
Not really.
Maybe I'm just crazy. The character design feels very reminiscent of like.
Let's see.
later
Jordan says, to be fair, Sega was at a low point when this was being made. The Dreamcast was already discontinued by the time this came out.
Oh,
Yeah.
oof. So they're releasing it for a console that people aren't buying.
Yeah.
It's just for the remaining customers. So that's like panic, get this released and start working on a different console's game.
I don't know what to do from here.
The arrow says go up.
I can't go up. This is as far up as I can go.
Did you try jumping?
This is me jumping.
Can you climb?
No.
It's too bad you can't look around with the camera.
I know, right? It would be a very useful feature.
That would solve the puzzle.
I guess I could just jump off the cliff.
Knights. That's how you spell it. Okay. Wasn't Sega's first game. It was just one of the team's other games. Okay. Nights into Dreams was developed by
Aha.
the Sonic P. Okay, yeah. Okay. I get it. Oh, I never saw the answer to the puzzle, so we can try.
I just had to break the boxes.
Oh. Oh, there's like a spring.
Wow. Stop. Oh my god, the jet, dude. I'm racing the jet with my rocket boots. It's jump scare, bro. Alright, I did it! Woo!
Not at full power.
And then we get to this scene. You remember this from the hero quest? Faker!
Start with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power. That's the Chaos Emerald.
The Chaos Emerald? Aren't there like multiples of different colors and stuff?
Yeah.
For the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going?
I'm sorry, Sonic, I can't hear you over the loud music.
Space Hedgehog.
Well, he's a real hedgehog, just like...
Is he? Thought he was made in a lab.
Good point. Yeah, I think they like... Well, like they're alien hedgehogs in the Sonic lore, right?
Are they?
Yeah.
So like in the thing in the movie is actually like the lore?
Yeah, I think so.
Are they
And that's what they went with for Sonic X anyway, so I'm pretty sure that's what they went with when it came to Sonic Adventure games.
Are they Cyclopses?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
Alright, back to Rouge. Now, Sonic Team thought this was going to be the last Sonic game. It was the last game on Sega console. Then Sega went third party, which nobody expected. So they ported this game to GameCube. So it was the first Sonic game on a Nintendo console. That is super interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of
On in the Ghost level.
what a rough circumstance to be at Nintendo's level and then lose.
Yeah, it happens.
And then Nintendo's the only one standing. They're the only ones that still have their own console. Because like Sony and like
Stop hitting me. I'm a girl. I'm a girl. Stop hitting me. No.
like the Xbox and stuff, they
Oh god.
they're not really the same sort of arena. They have characters, but I don't know. For forever, Sony's iconic character was the Little Big Planet, like stuffed guy, like the knitted doll. I don't know what they use now, but like
I'm not an expert. Let's see. Not getting any beeps. Not getting any beepage. A room with hot. Yeah, that narrows it down. Thanks, TV. seepage. Oh. Fire hot.
At least you can't dig, so there's not that problem.
I guess it's right above here, but like I feel unsafe not having
Yeah.
any rings.
I feel like you're unsafe too. I don't suppose using the hot air from the... Oh, you can climb, huh? Just like Knuckles.
Yeah. I got everything except for his like drill. Ooh. I'm on whale. I guess that's not a thing I can pick up though.
Adventure 1's Steam port is based on the Xbox 360/PS3 port, which is based on the PC CD port, which is based on the GameCube port of a Dreamcast game.
Oh boy.
So issues kept getting piled on, less so for Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, now I can dig it. Alright.
Yeah. As an
Now
electronic
it's-
engineer that has fixed several Nintendo consoles, their products are very fixable, even to this day. Yeah, that's a nice that gives a lot of like permanence to the games. It feels like you are sort of in terms of like video games and like the permanence of them, you're kind of greatest asset is having other people also like the game.
Yeah.
Because like getting Freedom Force to work is doable, right? There are people that get Freedom Force to work and make guides and like essentially the GOG version is the answer, plus maybe some other steps. But getting Infernal to work is actual magic. Like when I was
Your
bored,
computer must be the chosen one.
yeah, like your computer, it'll run whatever combination of random shit you have. It
Snake
works.
chamber. What the heck is the snake chamber?
What a wild ride playing that on stream. That game is so early 2000s.
Oh,
It's
that
still
because-
like I think at the time it still felt like all lore had to be bounced, had to be like funneled, had to be filtered through a Christianity filter. Like it had to make sense in the frame of Christianity for the lore to make sense. Which I don't feel like you see that much anymore.
Not unless it's a dig on Christianity.
Mm-hmm. I think the other thing people tend to do is like, oh well, I don't know. I feel like people tend to feel like they have to justify like a setting with magic. It feels like a lot of times they have to justify it against like ancient Egypt for some reason. Like, if you're gonna have vampires, you have to mention what about ancient Egypt or like something like that.
Oh, like how vampires affected the entire world.
Yeah, sort of. Knowing what I know about history, it seems like much more relevant, like what the like arrival of like Aryans to the Western hunter-gatherers, like the combination of their cultures, seems to be a lot more relevant. Like, I was talking about like Greek mythology with a friend the other day, and he had a really interesting insight because I was like, I wonder what the Kronos deal is like. But before Kronos, there was another set of pantheon that was like
Such a wide area to have these red beefs at. My God.
how come she digs? She's a bat.
She got the digging claws.
Oh.
It's like an item that you get for digging.
But yeah, apparently, like Zeus overthrows Kronos in the mythology, which is, and Kronos overthrew somebody else, which is symbolic of Kronos overthrowing the Earth Mother cults, and then then Zeus being like a Skyfather religion is
I'm dying here, Sonic.
it's coming from like the Aryan admixture.
How is it?
That's gotta be super crazy as like a journey, like the whole like journey of like the Aryans through like the whole continent of Asia. Then you end up in Europe and you're like, oh wait, you guys look like us.
How'd that happen?
How'd that happen? It's like, whoa. Like you're used to like marauding through places, and then you show up in Europe and you're like, oh, wait a second, you look.
Oh my God, I finally found it. That was like nowhere near where it was beeping red, but whatever. The important thing is I win. I always win.
They show up there and like, oh shit, you guys have blue eyes and are monogamous? The fuck? Oh, okay, so it's her taking care of the chows in
Everyone
space.
takes care of the chows. Everyone loves chows.
And where's she keeping all those like animals? Just vomits them out of her ears or something.
Jiggles her boobs and they all come flying out.
She's gonna take a shower. Sounds disgusting. Got like a baby rhinoceros, elephant, chimpanzee all under there. It's like some like barnacles.
Inside Space Colony Ark. Lost Colony.
That's kind of a cool name. That's supposed to be nephew, right? But Dannphan?
Dannphan.
Yes, my poor Dannphan. You know?
Dannphan. Come here.
You know what I mean? Like, it feels like he could be like a vampire lord or something, or like a sorcerer.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dannphan. Yeah. My poor Dannphan had a Switch that wouldn't read his SD card, so I placed it in the afternoon and gave him the broken piece to play with. Aw.
My dear Dannphan.
An answer to from before, no, the Sonic characters are not aliens, maybe with the exception of Shadow, who was created on the Ark and partially made from Black Doom's DNA. Black Doom is an alien. Okay.
Yeah, but he looks like Sonic, so wouldn't that imply that Sonic is also from the same origin?
Come again? Sonic is made in a lab?
No, I
Okay.
said Shadow looks like Sonic, so wouldn't
Yes.
that imply that his creation has to do with like the same origin of Sonic?
Yeah.
Being alien and whatnot. I mean, either way, that's where they chose to go with it in the Japanese cartoon, so.
Mm.
And I feel like it makes the most sense for why they exist among human characters.
Japanese also have a they have a big imagination for what can be on an island. You know, like because Sonic has an island, right? I feel like one of the games they were like on their own little island, right? So they could be just hedgehogs from an island. Godzilla gets an island, and then forget about One Piece. It's like
It's all islands.
that's all islands. They're all like completely insane.
Oh, thank God I got the jet engine.
What does a jet engine do?
It's for the hovering.
Oh. Sounds like Tails. Telling Eggman what to do.
I am the Eggman. That's what I am.
Does anyone know what that sound is? The doo. God, it's so goofy. The like big legs on the little robot.
No! Oh, I guess it's fine. No, it's not. It's not fine, actually.
Yeah, I thought
I thought there was a floor, yeah.
I believed.
The animal characters come from the islands. Haha. While the humans live on the continents. They eventually started to mingle, though. Oh, God.
No, we don't talk about that. Whatever you're talking about, we don't talk about it here.
It's coming from Jordan. It can't be degenerate.
I don't need to see another bear sex scene. Haha. I am a genius. Whee! Alright, there we go. I'm probably almost done this level. I got an awesome score. Sick. This looks terrifying.
Hot take. People who make the tickets to their... Like, people make the vendor tickets to their event available through some sort of third-party ticket site should be defenestrated. They should be thrown out a window. Same thing with like, because it adds so much money onto the ticket that doesn't need to be there. It's like Ren Fair tickets, like New York Ren Fair, it's $12 more expensive if you buy the ticket online versus buying it at the window. And the ticket is like
And then once you get to the Ren Fair, You're
Well-
like paying up the ass anyway.
Well, the tickets are like $30, so $12 additional is like,
That's a lot, yeah.
yeah, like, fuck is happening? Like, so it's like $3,
Oh, yeah, we should do
$3 off if you buy it at a Walgreens before, like way earlier, like in the summer. If you buy a ticket at Walgreens, you save $3. Then you lose like 12 if you're buying all the different convenience charges from buying it online. So that's why it's like there's a giant line at the fair buying it at the place because it's cheaper to buy at the place. But that's like so backwards because it's like it's so congested. Everyone's angry, like so stupid. Yeah, alright. I'll look at that later. Someone was sending me another fair, like a Christmas fair. Christmas market, if you will.
Yeesh.
Deleting my
Worth going into the Chow Garden just to
deleting
see.
my man dome tickets from you stream as I have a fear of being sent from a window.
Oh, present.
What the fuck is man dome?
I will raise him well. What is that jumping sound? It doesn't sound like Eggman when he jumps. Yo! That's not his voice actor, is it?
Maybe that's just him being athletic. I don't know. Maybe when he's exercising, he sounds like that.
Yeah, maybe.
How incredibly athletic is he that he doesn't need to bend his knees to jump that high? That's calf strength alone. He's jumping like...
Yeah, let's move it from the side. Yep.
Yeah, like, can he jump over the height of it? Oh, go up next to the tree. Let's see how... like... Okay, so... Yeah, he can leap... That's like straight up 50% of... That's like straight up 100% of his height is just... Is like his jump height. That's like if I could jump like... Like if I could jump like 6 feet in the air...
Yo.
Standing. Or if a person... Is that climbing? Are we...
Nah, I can hump the tree.
Oh, okay. Inappropriate.
Oh, yeah.
If you get A rank on every level, you unlock a 3D version of Green Hill Zone.
Oh, sick.
That
I'm never
is-
gonna be able to get that.
Yeah, it's
I'll
not
have to put in
happening.
a cheat code.
Now, I will show the glorious achievement of what the world's leading scientist, Professor Gerald, has created. The Ark was the first space colony created by mankind.
He just opens up Temple OS.
Hello, God.
Mass destruction were being created. This is one of them. A weapon capable of destroying an entire planet. Codenamed the Eclipse Cannon.
Nice.
Destroying an entire planet.
It's a bad code name. You could tell exactly what it is right away. Someone stumbles across the file, they're like,
To reactivate it, large amounts of energy are necessary.
We need the Chaos Emeralds.
Oh, so that's why we needed the Chaos Emerald. Exactly.
The ultimate life form.
We need the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Once you have that, then you have the ultimate power of destruction to use as you please.
Oh, hey, Greenie Sonic 2024, I didn't see you there.
The world could be
welcome to the most unhinged Sonic stream.
So that's Shadow's motivation. He just wants to literally blow up the entire planet.
Okay.
Because he's very edgy.
She's a bat, that's why she's upside down.
Yeah.
Great idea. How about making a deal?
So what do you think, Greenie Sonic? Are they Cyclopses?
When you grab that huge emerald,
She's not a Cyclops.
She's not, no.
Clearly separated eyes. But is Shadow the Hedgehog a Cyclops?
if you could just let me borrow that radar, maybe it will help you. What's in it for me?
He could be a Cyclops under those glasses. We don't know.
May not look like it, but you know that I am a treasure hunter that specializes in all kinds of jewels.
Your boob jiggle has convinced me.
Oh, have you been introduced? I'm Rouge the Bat, but you can call me Rouge.
An alliance is formed. Oh, more cutscene?
Having to come back isn't my idea of a vacation. How can you be sure your intelligence reports are correct? Why would the Chaos Emeralds be here on the island? I'm absolutely sure.
Well, believe what you want to believe.
Very well. Very well. Let's discuss how we're going to do this. I will go to
So Gerald is...
His grandfather.
Okay, and
Yeah.
he has made Shadow, according to Jordan, based on a prophetic mural depicting Supersonic.
Yes.
whole island and get away before anyone has a chance to know what hit them.
But he made him the wrong color.
Sneak into the cargo area.
Shouldn't he be like gold? The Supersonic is like yellow.
Yeah, well, you know. There's a couple things. Basically, he made him out of alien DNA. It's there's a bunch of things that
And
were
Cyclops
involved.
DNA?
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, like I was saying, implying that Sonic is also an alien.
Is Eggman just having a tantrum blowing up his own robots?
They're gun robots. Aren't you paying any attention?
This is Gun. Is that like an organization?
Yeah, it's like the military that deals with aliens.
Incredible. Yeah, but Jordan was saying that there's one alien called like Black Doom or something, and that's the only alien DNA. Otherwise, it's totally normal hedgehogs.
It's totally normal hedgehogs.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would say totally normal. Oh wait, what do we got going now? Huh?
I
What's
guess
all
you
this nonsense?
break some of the boxes.
I can't break any of the boxes.
Can you break the box on the left side? Yeah, like on the left side of that pile.
Found the key. I don't know what that does.
Guardian
Okay,
unit
look.
of nations.
Large cannon. Hell yeah, large cannon. That's just what I wanted. Oh fuck.
Did you friendly fire yourself?
I don't know. It's just what I always wanted. It's perfectly right. Alright. Dude.
This place feels very Mario Sunshine.
Whoa, no! He tricked me! He did a jump scare. Dude. Bruh.
Bruh.
Da. I'm Eggman! I do kind of love the character intros that they made for this game. It's pretty funny. I guess I don't have to re-pick up the thing.
Now we're thinking with jetpacks.
You better believe it. Ow. not enough rings. Oh, rings. Have you tried shutting the fuck up? What?
This is why you don't leave your enemies alive, Trisha. You should have killed your foe when you had the chance.
I don't need to hear that from you.
Kill them all. Oh no.
Come on, man. I could fit. I'm not that fat.
What faith you have in like collisions of
I just want to do.
I would destroy every box in the entire level before I try to fit between anything. This game is so janky. You're like, ah, there's plenty of room. What are you talking about? You probably should break that box over there just to make sure there's room in this fucking game. Like,
Yeah, it's fine.
brave. I'll destroy all 3 rows before I trust that.
What the fuck? What was I supposed to do?
I watched that happen. I don't know.
I don't know what happened.
I think that's why you have multiple lives. It's just, it's a little bit of RNG whether or not. Oh, the bullets are linked to them existing? Because you killed him and the bullets vanished from the air.
Really?
Yeah. Could it have been because the stream hadn't left the gun? Super weird.
I don't know, man. Damn it. Ah. This is not my day, man. It's already almost midnight. Damn.
Now that I've mentioned that guy, I am kind of curious what that artist of illicit materials is doing.
Probably the same illicit material.
Will Instagram start like recommending me the most insane shit if I look this guy up?
I have no idea how Instagram's algorithm works. All I know is that it's terrible. And it fucks me over every time. I did it again. I fucking did it again. It's because I can't see the robot loading in because he takes so long to load in. I forget that he's even supposed to be there. And then I jump off and before I shoot him, because you're supposed to shoot him before you jump off. Fuck!
Sorry.
it just worked. I did the same thing twice and it just worked this time. Whatever. That's fine. What direction am I going? I guess that way. Fuck you, balloon.
I'm going through, I'm going through the friend that I know would be following that guy's account, and she's following, the butter, Kerry Gold, that brand of butter, and it's like,
Why?
what are they posting on Instagram that you're following? Just strikes me as, unhinged. I guess someone must follow
Yeah,
butter.
maybe her account is gone and she just sold it as a bot account.
To go follow butter.
Gotta follow anyone who pays for followers, right?
Mm.
That includes the butter companies.
It's a big butter spiracy.
Yeah.
Oh. So remember the guy's story was kind of interesting. He was doing some kind of computer coding job and then got laid off.
Hmm.
And
And then his life went to shit. Had to draw furry porn to survive.
well, he was everyone always talked about him as though he was super put together. But then again,
man, their lives must have been really bad then.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, he was more put together than them. But I showed up at a party, and I made fried cheese.
Yeah, you told me about that.
I don't know. It's just it's a cool thing that I knew how to cook that I feel like people didn't know about until at that point there wasn't commercially available fried cheese. The crisp things. Is that the brand Crisps? It's the circles of Parmesan.
I don't really.
Parmesan crisps or whatever. Those were not a product at the time, and so it was I was oh, no one's gonna have had this before, but it tastes good, and so I made it and brought it over, and then they're like, oh, thank God someone made real food, and I'm like, because it was a potluck, right? And
Sure.
I was like, what are you talking about? This is, it's oh, I haven't had dinner, so this is great. It's what?
You're not gonna eat this for dinner, are you?
Bro, this is your
My God.
because everyone brought desserts and they're all eating the sugar and then collapsing everywhere.
Oh my God.
And then
Oh, I get to destroy tails?
fucking blast him. Oh man, he just did the slide on the.
It sounds like Tails is cursing at me.
Beep 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 beep.
Sonic! He's so happy too. He just beat up Tails. What the heck? This is one of those timed things? Oh man. No, not my anxiety. Tell me where it is. Hiding up there. God, you terrible TV.
But yeah, when that guy showed up to the party, he made some kind of like noodle thing.
And they were like, oh, thank God.
Thank God, real food.
A block.
And then I ordered Chinese food for myself and for my friend who's like organizing the party so she could eat something. And then this girl who's like going on some like racist rant about white people. She was like, I don't trust white people. And then I ordered food, and then she's like, oh, give me some. And I was like, no.
No.
What are you talking about? She's like, I'm hungry. And I was like, what does that have to do with me? Don't you not trust white people? Like, what do you...
Oh, what if I poison the food?
Like,
I mean, I'm an evil
and
white
she's like,
person.
She was like, no,
after
it's
all.
okay. And I was like, no, it's not.
No.
Like,
They're
still,
like, oh, well,
she's
I'm
so-
okay with you.
So,
And, like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, she's so narcissistic. She's like, but it's okay for me to accept the food from you. It's like, no, but it's not okay. I don't want to give it to you.
Yes, because you were a nasty bitch.
Yeah, it's like, I have dignity, and as a result, I don't like you. And she couldn't believe it. She's like, yeah, but this is about like food, dude. It was like, yeah, what? She was fat, right? So it's like, she was like some kind of like Latino or whatever, but her someone explained to me later, it's all daddy issues because her dad is white.
Not your problem, though. Oh, look, a box. No, my box!
The laser pushing you.
I'm not having a good time. Oh, money.
Just actual dollars.
Yeah, so I don't know what that's about.
That's for the secret base. They need a one of those like money.
They wanted the money pits.
Yeah, they put you in the thing, and you're like, I have to grab all the bills.
Yay! You get
Hey.
that instead of a raise.
Yeah, that's your bonus for
As
Christmas.
much
They
money
stick
as
you,
you can grab.
stick you in the thing, or they're like, I don't want to figure out how much to pay you. Get in the chamber. Hope it's not gas this time.
Oh my god.
Oh, this isn't Eggman's base. This is like, where are we? What is this?
I don't know, like gun base, something. Arc, something with gun.
Okay.
Arc gun
Sure.
base.
Gark.
Gark.
Gnark.
I'm having a tough time, honestly. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find all three in 1 minute.
Jordan says there's a mod you can install to locate all emeralds at once.
You're right, yeah, that would be easier, of course. But I can't say I've had the best of luck with mods.
Oh, we have to find 3
Yeah, I know, right?
in 50 seconds?
They're expecting you to do
Are
this
those like battle Roombas?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm watching the laser.
Is that Tails talk to you?
No, that's the flying propeller man.
Sure.
Duh.
Of course. But is it Tails' voice actor?
Maybe. I don't know.
Guns base, Prison Island. So wait a second. Prison Island isn't a prison? It's a secret base?
Well, maybe they also have prisoners in there, man. Just somewhere. Maybe they torture them with the lasers in the money pit.
Maybe they make them go
Alright,
look
I
for the
don't think we're
Chaos
gonna-
Emeralds as their torture.
I don't think we're gonna do it on this tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling it. Gotta be honest with you. Just, I don't think it's gonna happen. Maybe later. Not tonight. But, yeah, that was fun. That was an hour and 30 minutes. I think that's a good time period. We went through a bunch of levels.
Yeah.
That's good enough. I'm okay with tapping out there. Oh, Jordan says the Chow is actually voiced by Roog's voice actress. Interesting.
Rue is in Kangaroo or
Rouge.
Rouge? Oh, okay.
Rouge that.
Gotcha.
And that's the 2-player.
That is, by the way, exactly what San Francisco looks like.
It's exactly 1 for 1 what San Francisco
It
looks
seems
like.
even steeper, though. You know, with all the like human feces on the street in San Francisco, you'd think that it'd be forming like a shit lake someplace because there's so much verticality. You'd assume it'd be running off like shit rivers. Maybe it is.
Yeah, I don't really know. They need like wider drain crates to fit all the extra flowing in there. Alrighty. Well, are there any happy stories? Gabe's already heading off. Good night,
Happy
Gabe.
stories.
I feel like there's something that you wanted to talk about on stream. I just forget what. I'm just like at that period of time where my brain is too tired to remember things.
Oh, I mean, well, I guess it's like a longer story, but I could talk about the. Nah, this is next time I'll talk about it. But the my brother's like rental property, dealing with like the real estate agent and like the contractor.
That is an
and
interesting story.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. No, it was.
It's a bit much.
Yeah, it's like a bit of a complicated story. I guess it's not that complicated, but it'll take too long. So no, but it was interesting dealing with that. Now there's like yeah. Now I have to do. I guess I'm going to be putting a door into a place. Put a locking door someplace. However you do that, I suppose. Well, I guess like you could just take hinges. Like, but we'll go to the hinge store, go buy hinges, screw them into a wall, and then just like
pray.
yeah, just like don't level shit, right? Don't worry about like what direction anything is, right? And then you just yeah. What if I just buy like 3 garden gates and just attach all 3 of them?
What if you just buy a
Stack 'em.
Hobbit door? It's just a circle that does not fit in there at all.
What if I just put a slide in there? Yeah.
That would be the least crazy thing.
Yeah, I put a slide and like a curtain. Oh, but I'll put a curtain that's like the Finding Nemo stuff where like it poisons you if you're not like
Finding Nemo
inoculated. Stuff. Yeah. Like you know in Finding Nemo where they live in the little like the whatever that coral thing is. You're their house. Yeah, in the beginning.
The
The anemone, yeah. So I'll get a curtain of that, and so that'll work like a lock, where like we'll just zap my brother's in-laws until they're immune to the poison.
Yeah,
and then,
of course.
And then they can just go through the anemone, and yeah.
Anemone.
So that's my new home improvement project. Is going to be flooding the entire house with salt water as a habitat for the anemone, and then growing it upside down. That'll be what I do next.
All right, sounds like a project.
Yeah. Well, here's I got a stupid story. It's not like
I'll take a stupid story.
so. We need names for characters, I guess. Oh, okay. So I had a friend. Okay, so a friend of mine dated this girl, and she had the story about her ex-roommate. He had this like money-making scheme because chameleon eggs. It's chameleons, I think. I think it's chameleons. It's chameleons or no. It's chameleons.
Well, let's just go with chameleon.
I think it's chameleons because there's another animal that's like really common in like Florida that there's like open season, shoot them if you see them. Like I forget what those iguanas. Yeah, I think it's chameleons, but because I remember I told this story, and I was saying iguana, and then like someone corrected me that it was chameleon,
Oh, okay.
and then you and someone else were like, "How could you mistake them?" And it's like I don't live in a jungle, bro. It's like some random lizard. So I think it's chameleons. Baby chameleons are extremely expensive. It takes like $2,000 for like a baby chameleon, or no, it's a chameleon egg. Chameleon eggs are like $2,000,
Oh, yeah, okay.
according to some guy who's not very smart, right? So who knows if that's true? But let's assume that this is true. That chameleon eggs are like $2,000.
Okay.
So he gets a chameleon so it can lay eggs and make him money. And then he gets... Are you looking up the price of chameleon eggs?
I am kind of curious now
What do
that
we
you
got?
brought it up.
What's the value of chameleon eggs? We're going to start a chameleon breeding business. So, he gets chameleons. He gets multiple chameleons as his money-making scheme. He bolts into the walls around the common room, not even his own room. Like, he puts it in his room, but then he also bolts it around the common area, like the living room where they have, like, the TV. He bolts, not cages, but, like, tanks, like, glass things with chameleons in them, all around the living room that they
Oh my
all share,
God.
like the shared space. And they smell, right? And then he has heat lamps on all of them, and he gets a individual heat lamp for every single cage. And so the power bill is like going through the roof, and then its utilities are included with rent, but they're like, oh my god, the power bill is so high. It's like, why are you spending so much power? And they're like, no, it's fuel efficient bulbs.
Ooh.
It should be the same as a regular light bulb, which is like not true. How much is it?
Well, these are just a bunch of random prices on chameleon101.com.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's anything to go by.
550, 650, 600. Okay, so we got some decent prices for the eggs.
But then you have
okay.
like this one,
99.
99 for Spanky, captive bred.
Panther chameleon eggs. Well, those must be like shit quality.
The-
Nobody likes
no-
those.
Nobody likes these eggs apparently.
Yeah, but the other ones are $600. Okay, so this guy was under the impression that at least maybe at the time, I don't know, maybe there's different prices. We have a whole website for shopping for different types of chameleons. This is insane.
Apparently, yeah.
What a
like,
world. Okay.
People are look
Oh,
at this.
oh.
10 egg special.
Okay.
$800.
Okay, that's for 10 eggs.
Yeah.
But these
yeah.
individual
These
eggs
are all the individual eggs, and they're all $100.
except some of them are like 600, right?
No, those were the full-grown ones.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyway,
If you wanted to like breed your own eggs, I suppose.
this story is ending up even more retarded than I originally thought it was. So anyway, he's bolting to the walls all these tanks, and he's stocking a shit ton of crickets, right? So they eat crickets. The power bill is going through the roof, so like the landlords are like, not happy.
Yeah.
Which is the ex's parents, right?
Oh, okay. So they're upset.
So they eventually concoct a scheme to say that like, oh, everybody's got to move out because she's an artist and she needs her own space to do art.
Oh, okay. Whatever you say.
And then to get rid of her, they concocted a scheme to be like, oh, the bank is foreclosing on the house.
Oh, and that was
And like she
not
doesn't.
true.
I mean, No.
Just
She's
anything
so
to get her to leave.
She's so stupid. You know what I mean? Like she was not evil, which is, you know, of my friend's exes, I will say she's like the one that wasn't like an evil person that deserves to be like thrown into a giant
Well, that's
blender.
good. It's good to not be evil.
She was very stupid, but
Okay.
she was not evil.
Yeah, okay.
However, anyway, it doesn't make sense because the way she's explaining foreclosure is like, this is not how things are foreclosed. It's like the bank just decided that they want to take the house. It's like,
Well, that's not
were
really
you
how
not
it
paying
works.
your mortgage? And she's like, they don't have a mortgage. It's like, then the bank doesn't own your house.
They can't, yeah.
And she's like, oh, well, they're doing it. And it's like,
Hmm.
I don't think they are. I don't think, because your parents don't have a mortgage. It's like this. It also their living situation. It does not make any sense because it's like not a compound, but it's like the whole neighborhood is owned by like their clan. You know, like it's like a hill with several streets on it, and it's all named after their last name. So it's all relatives that own all these places, right? So it's like
Interesting, yeah.
yeah, it's super bizarre. They have like a yearly party that's like crazy, and everyone like there's like a pool that's like sort of a communal pool, but it's not like it's only like family members that live in the different. So they're all
That's really strange.
yeah. It's kind of like this like sort of idyllic dream scenario, but they don't act like it is. They act like I don't know. They're not close with their relatives, but it's like why? I don't know. I would be always like making little things and like leaving them in mailboxes as like little presents for stuff. I don't know. It would just be a fun little. I don't know. It would be super fun for me anyway.
Okay.
But anyway. Right. So as a product of having all of these chameleons that he's breeding, right? There's crickets that are getting loose from his stash of crickets,
That's
and so they're like, we have to call an exterminator, and then they're like, no, we don't need an exterminator. It's way cheaper to just get geckos because they eat crickets. So we'll release geckos into the house, and they'll hunt down all the crickets.
Oh my god, it reminds me of, what was it? Was it an I Did a Thing video where he was like releasing all of these animals into his house to take care of his infestations?
Yeah. That guy's such a cuck. But
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate
He
that guy's
did
such a
make
cuck.
good videos, and then like he decided to go political.
yeah. I mean, it's not like a problem to be political. It's a problem to be retarded. You know? Just in general.
I wouldn't expect him of all guys to just like simp for North Korea. It's a little bit strange.
And that's super weird. Like he made a whole video like just promoting North Korean propaganda.
It was very weird.
No, I guess maybe in like public schools in Australia they just like teach anti-American stuff, and so he just kind of internalized that as like true. So anyone who's anti-American, he starts believing.
I guess so. I don't know.
So people get that way with like the American school system and like monarchy. People are like super.
Like king's bad.
Yeah,
all
they're
the
super
time.
keyed to be like king's bad. And it's like, yeah, but the French Revolution was like horrible, and the Russian Revolution was like horrible.
Also horrible. Yeah.
And like they lived really nice lives before that. And it's like, no, they were serfs. And it's like, yeah, but like serfs only had to work like it's like 200 days out of the year or something like that. 150 days out of the year, I think it is. So it's like you have an insane amount of vacation. It's 4 day, however you work it out, it's 4 day work weeks. Plus you get I think 2 weeks off for like major holidays like Christmas. So like they're barely doing anything. Like they're barely working. Anyway, although I don't know if it was the same in Russia. It might be different.
I'm sure it's like different per country, but
I think just as you go later in the timeline, people work more and more and more of the day and of the week. Like
yeah.
people talk about having
Although-
Sundays off as being like luxuriant. Like, oh, how dare you? Like it's not a real job. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, they release geckos into the house, and they have all these stories about like. Well, also here's the thing: geckos don't poop in like a litter box; they just shit everywhere. because they're just a random lizard that you released into your fucking house. So there's just
Of
like
course.
gecko shit all over the house. And he's like, "Don't worry, I'll clean it up." And it's like, dude, what the fuck? So there's like gecko shit all over the counters and stuff, and like they're like he's like making. Like,
Just to like get the crickets.
the guy's like bleary eyed. He's like making his coffee. He's like his eyes are like half open. He opens his eyes and he sees the giant eyes of a gecko staring at him on top of his coffee maker and like blah. And he's like ah, and then the gecko runs away. And he's like, oh my god, I hate this guy. And there's
Oh my god.
and there'll just be like and they like run on walls and stuff. So they're like there's just like these.
Geico.
Yeah, there's just geckos all over the house.
Oh jeez.
And like here's the thing though, which no one has pointed out yet. New filming location? Yes. Doors are easy, relax, you'll do fine. Okay, yeah. Nice. Yeah. If chameleons, our cats used to take care of them and okay, so but that is also because the chameleons were uncontrollable, that was his next solution was let's buy a bunch of cats and release them into the house to eat the geckos
Oh my god.
to stop them. Because now they've dealt
It's
with
just a social experiment at this point.
yeah.
You just keep on releasing.
And keep
more
in
and
mind,
more animals.
the common area has these cages bolted. I saw the holes where the bolts were taken out, but he like bolted them into the wall, like all these cages.
Oh my god.
They're like the marks are still there into like the studs or whatever he was drilling into. Yeah.
I don't want to do that, guys.
Heat lamps clamped onto every single cage. The thing no one has pointed out is that there's no real issue with the crickets escaping. You just have to wait for them to die because they're infertile. They're bred infertile in captivity so that you will buy more crickets instead of just instantly starting a cricket farm and just using those to feed all of your
when you were telling the story, I thought the problem was that they were like laying eggs or something.
That's what they thought they were doing, is that there was an uncontrollable population of crickets constantly loose in the house.
But really, it was just really loud crickets.
It was just really loud crickets, and they were just constantly losing crickets. Because an insecure operation of crickets. But they didn't have to release geckos. They could have just waited.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the crickets are annoying, but it's like because they're loud, right?
It would have been less annoying than releasing geckos and then cats into the house.
And then the geckos they don't live forever, right? So they're just dying. So there's dead geckos around the house. And then he's like, "Don't worry, I'll take care of getting rid of the geckos. Don't worry, I'll clean up the gecko. Don't worry,
I got you."
So the crickets are infertile, so this isn't like a real problem that needs solving. First of all, and then second of all, so eventually he moves out because they convince him that he needs to move out because the ex needs her own space.
Please leave.
So then after he moves out, it's been like a couple years or whatever. They're like cleaning out the fridge. Not years. It's been a while. It's like a full year or something. They're cleaning out the fridge, or they're trying to find something in the fridge, and then they just find these frozen gecko corpses have been kept in the back of the fridge underneath the ice trays.
How did they get there?
Well, because he instead of dealing with the gecko bodies right away,
He just put them in the
he
fridge?
put them in the fridge in the freezer so he could go deal with it later.
Well, what the hell?
A lot of people.
That's where the food is.
Yeah. A lot of people will do that. I've heard other stories of people like, "Oh, I'll take care of it later. I'll just stick it in the freezer for now." And it's like, this is a dead corpse. Like, just
It's
take it
not
out.
that difficult to just go bury it somewhere or something.
Or I mean, there's a lot of geckos involved in this story.
That would be taking up a lot of room in the freezer.
Yeah. They found like 6 in there or something.
Oh my god.
And they were like frozen too. They had to chip them off the.
Oh my god, they weren't in like a bag or anything?
I think they were in a bag, but the bag itself was like frozen to the back. So then they're taking out the ice pick to free the gecko corpses from the fridge. So anyway, they hate this guy, right? And then there's a problem with the one of the outlets. This is years later, right? There's a problem with one of the outlets, and they have the electrician come or whatever, and he unscrews the thing to fix the outlet, and then or is the light switch, I think. They unscrew the light switch, and then pouring out of the wall, like pouring, was just cricket corpses, just
Oh my god!
because they were all hiding in the wall and dying there, and hiding in the wall and dying there, and so there's just this flood of like cricket corpses, and so
Jeez.
as it turns out, there were crickets. That's why they couldn't find them chirping because they're in the walls, and so all of the outlets had cricket corpse avalanches out of the outlets. But here's the funniest part of this whole story. Chameleons only lay like one egg every 2 years.
Oh my god.
So this money-making scheme was never going to pay off.
Yeah.
He only found out the rate at which they lay eggs after bolting all of these cages into the walls and like waiting for like months. He's like, well, how come they're not laying eggs? I have all the conditions right.
man.
Why aren't they laying eggs? And the reason is because they don't lay eggs that often.
Yeah, guys, do your research first before you invest in a very stupid business idea.
To be fair, this guy's smarter than me. He knows how to bolt cages into walls. I don't know.
I don't know how much intelligence that requires. Hey, buddy.
Hey, have you come to say hi, Gergie? Oh no, come back, Gergie. Oh no, Gergie, come, Gergie,
He came over here, wagged his tail, and then turned right around and went into his crate.
Gergie, come here, Gergie.
He was just like, nah, I'm tired.
No.
Back to bed.
Gergie, come, Gergie. Hey, yeah, you. Who is it? Oh, it's you. Hi. Oh, it's my buddy. Oh. If we had geckos, would you get rid of them? Yeah. Can I even see you?
Would
Hold
you
on.
get rid of the cats who got rid of the geckos who got rid of the crickets?
Come up here. Don't get a Trisha.
Trisha's got the good pets.
You can only see his tail on stream. He's wagging. Gergie, come here. I'm trying to get him on the couch, but you're like giving him pets, so he's just staying over there.
You can give him pets.
Well, no, I want to get him on the couch so that they can see him.
Well, he'll want to go on the couch if he gets pets. Is that right?
Yeah, I was giving him pets, and then I was trying to get him to come on the couch, but you betrayed me.
We go on the
Gergie,
couch.
Gergie, come here.
There he goes.
Oh,
Oh.
hi, buddy. Oh, who's your buddy? Oh, no. That's what we'll do.
He's a good boy.
We'll get some. This is what we'll do, Gergie. We'll get some chameleons, and then you'll take care of the crickets.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah.
Yeah, you'll take care of him.
Yeah, you take all the crickets.
You're a big tough dog. You can handle him.
So anyway, this guy never made any money off of all of his chameleons.
I bet. They all died.
I appreciate his his entrepreneurial spirit, though.
Yeah.
If it had worked, what a genius, right? But
he didn't do his research all the way through, so.
and now the price of, if he's still at it, the price of chameleon eggs has dropped through the floor. Oh, is that the spot?
Oh,
that must be the
loves
spot.
that.
Oh,
He loves that scratchings.
What about over here? Oh, is this a spot? No, it's not the spot. That's a spot.
Aww. Well, we get to end the stream with Doggo, which makes everything better. Remember, folks.
Chameleons lay eggs like once every 2 years. I don't know what details of the story are actually even like true, right? Because you looked at the price of, he said $2,000 an egg, which is definitely not the case.
Yeah.
How much does a
that's not what
chameleon
I
even
saw.
cost? It can't cost that much.
A chameleon costs more than the egg.
Yeah, okay. So if at the time, okay, so let's assume that. Let's assume it's the same. It's 6 times because it's $100 for a chameleon egg now. Oh hi, hi. Oh, your buddy.
He's in cuddle mode.
Yeah, he is. Oh, you're such a good boy. Looking cute for stream. He had this very gentlemanly haircut, but then we didn't stream for a while, and now he just looks like a homeless rug again.
Back to looking like a mop.
Yeah, you're just back to mop mode. Just big old ear. Hi.
Kirky has always been a very cuddly dog.
All right. Anyway, that's the story of the chameleon farmer. It was the unsuccessful chameleon farmer. Of all the things to hunt down crickets, I just didn't expect it to be geckos as like the. I thought when they were telling the story, I thought their solution was going to be we just release the chameleons because chameleons eat so we just have to release them through the house to hunt down.
Yeah, right. Instead, he buys new lizards to put in the house.
I just like that it's a lizard-oriented solution. He's like, well, the solution to my money problems will be chameleons, and the solution to my my gecko problems will be also more lizards.
Yeah. Well, anyways, thank you everyone for joining us tonight on our Sonic 2 Adventure stream. We'll be finishing up this game sometime soon, hopefully. I mean, I guess we don't have too much left. I always just assume that whenever you're doing like a new campaign, like the Dark campaign is going to be shorter than the first like main hero campaign. But yeah, that's my assumption.
Oh, thanks so much, Miles Tails Prower.
Yeah.
His Tails' like real name is
His
Miles.
quote unquote real name is Miles Prower because
Yeah.
it's a pun, right? Miles per hour.
Ah.
But that's actually like the Japanese version, and then they wanted to change it, so they changed his name to Tails.
Oh.
And then they were like, okay, well, let's make both versions be true.
Oh, okay.
So his nickname is Tails.
I thought it was funny that like Mario, they fucked up the
The first name, last
yeah, they
name.
fucked
So
up.
he's Mario. I think that's really funny, though.
Yeah, I think I think they knew it was because they could have retconned it, right? I mean, no one would have like, but I think they probably realized how it's different and thought it was funny, and then they were like, okay, it's just Mario. That's easy.
Luigi Mario.
Luigi Mario.
The Mario Brothers.
I want expanded lore with that. I want to know where like Wario and Waluigi come into this. Are they from another family called like Oiram, like the evil whatever, like the evil version of them? Are they like? I don't know. I was trying to think the enemy of like Italy. What is that, like Carthage or something?
I don't know. Idea.
or Wario and Waluigi like Carthaginian in this timeline. Carthage never fell.
Aw,
Hi, buddy.
you're so cute, doggo.
They said it's a nice dog. That's you. You a nice dog?
The way he just cuddles up to you like a teddy bear.
You're such a teddy bear. Aw. You can't hear it, but he like purrs a little bit.
Yeah. He gives you a moan every now and then to let you know you're doing a good job petting him.
Yeah. He's very like vocal dog. Like he communicates a lot like with like noise, because like when he when he lays down he goes like "Hum," like
Oh, what a cutie.
when he's excited he's like a little crybaby. Yeah. He's going like.
That's right. Alright. Well, once again, thank you guys for joining us on the stream. Enjoy,
Hi.
cute doggo.
Hello. Hi.
Good night, everybody. Gurky, say good night to everybody.
Good night, dog.
We'll see you next time.